would make you excel, because there's drudgery. But I can assure you that Demilade sometimes wakes up at night and takes a saxophone and does some work on it because he's enjoying what he's doing. So whatever you want to do in life, try and make sure it's something you enjoy doing and is rewarding, not just to you but to others. Because we're all here to serve others. Just as we serve ourselves. Love thy neighbor as thyself. Give unto everyone yourself. Not just your money, but yourself, your passion, your being. Demilade, you've found your niche, you've discovered yourself. And through your passion, joy and happiness to others. And you think of it, if each one of us does something that brings joy to some other, what a wonderful world this would be. Find your niche. In 1974, I was in secondary school, and I wrote a letter to my father saying that I wanted to be a musician. Usually when I write, in those days you have to post it. It would take about 2 weeks to get there. And he said, music is such an amazing endeavor, so soothing to the soul. Anyone who does not appreciate music is soulless. If you do not appreciate music, then you don't have a soul. But please, finish school first before you venture into your passion. I was governor for 8 years. I got introduced to music at a very early age, at the age of 3. I went to an elite school, Corona in Lagos. My music teacher was a lady called Mrs. Macham, a white lady. Of all my teachers in Corona, she's the only one I remember her name. Her name herself and Mrs. Gilchrist, the headmistress. There were several others, but I don't remember them. Then I later learned how to play the flute. And in secondary school, I played the guitar. Then I met a gentleman when I got into university. His name was Fela Nikolakbo Kuti. And I was social secretary for my university. And so we got friendly. So friendly, my father was very worried. And I told him that I admire the saxophone. And that's why I was gawking at him, Demilade. And he said, go buy your own. It's an instrument you don't share. You can share the gift because it's personal. And I did. And occasionally, I'll go to his place and learn. And I can say he broke me into the saxophone and taught me a few things. As governor, every Sunday night, my wife, who is indeed a pastor of this church, Honorary Duke, put together a band for me. And every Sunday we played. We would play from about 9 p.m. And I don't understand why we played so late at night, but we'll play from about 9 p.m. to about 4 a.m. in the morning. Then 8 o'clock, I'm back in the office. It became such a routine that whenever I'm in Calabar, we would play. But the interesting thing is, after a while, my commissioners or directors and all that, the first thing they ask when they get to the office and see my secretary, they'll say, did he play last night? If they say no, he wasn't in town, they'll postpone their meeting with me because the whole of that week I'll be very grumpy. But when I played, it recalibrated me for the work I was doing. That is the power of music.